Okay, welcome back. I know it's been some time. I took a little break there. Things got way too humid in the studio here, and yeah, I just couldn't concentrate on this. So now things are starting to calm down. We're in September. I can get back to this little adventure we deal in lead. And I'm going to be playing a little bit more fast and loose. I was playing with these Mythic cards. I'll probably stick to that. And once we get to the end of this page here, that'll be the end of the adventure. But it might end early depending how things work out. So, again, as an update, what happened last time, I'll just give you a brief summary. Or you can watch the video from before. Blake, a drifter from another world, a different Western world, the drifter world, he finds a door, and the door opens, and he sees a postman on the other side. He goes through the door, and the postman is looking for his friend, his co-worker that vanished, and they've come to an agreement, Blake and the postman, and the postal worker goes by the name of Andre, that they will they agreed that they'll look for him, and Blake will help look for him for $50, which is his quest from the drifter. And the last scene, that's why these are so great to write down, they found a town and entered it for answers. No luck. They haven't heard of the missing person here. They get a hotel. I could do something kind of fun here and ask, well, do they? I'll ask Mythic here, the Mythic Emulator, or I can ask, I think there's an oracle on here, but I don't have the page ready to go, because that's the problem with PDFs and all that. You got to flip through everything. Plus, it's just easy to have your own oracle on hand, ready to go. Yeah. So let's do. Well, I ask, okay, we're at chaos of 4, and let's ask a question. Does he, Blake goes to the desk and he asks, how much it is. He doesn't have that much money on him, so let's see what he's got here. In fact, I don't even know if I ever wrote it down. So I'm not even gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna ask the question. Again, playing fast and loose. Do they take his money here? And so we'll look at this little chart here, and I'd say, since he's in a different world, I say it's unlikely, but it might be similar enough to his to where it would get by. So I'll say it's at least unlikely. And that's being nice. So the chaos is at, I'll say it's at 4. Actually, let's take it up a notch. Since I'll say it's at a 5. I forgot if I do this before or after the scene, but oh well. Just because they haven't found any clues. And 5, so you do the first, let's see, you do 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Do they take his money? First one, this pack is so gigantic. Yes, so his money is good here. Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's an exceptional yes. I forgot how that works. I'll just say it's yes. And they get the hotel. Maybe I'll just say maybe the guy, the postal worker, chips in. They both chip in. They got the money to pay for it. So the next morning they get up and they get back on the road since they couldn't find any answers. And gosh, what is the question I could ask? Well, first of all, I could look at this chart, the We Deal in Lead chart. And since we're doing it kind of like a theater of the mind hex, travel onto an adjacent hex, on roads, 2 hexes, off-road. I'll say we'll go off-road, okay? So we'll go off-road. Well, maybe we'll do on-road, 2 hexes, since no one in town knows anything. On-road, 2 hexes. So 3, okay. So in that case, we go to 2, explore, seek noteworthy features. Let's see, discover the hex main location. Difficult terrain reduces this to 1 to 3 unless hunter in order. Okay. So explore, seek noteworthy features. And let me look at the features here. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about that. Again, that's my main criticism about this game. It's not organized that great. So I'm gonna play it light and loose. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna use this as the encounter. Okay, as when we're exploring, and I'm gonna roll 6. 1. All right. 1. That means we get a bleached desert. Okay, so we're in the middle of a desert. All right, obviously, we can interact. These are the things you can do. So these are the actions. Okay, interact, stay in the current location, explore, camp, rest or sleep. I say we press on. But we can do this here. And this can be the whole excursion for this. Let's see here. Roll D6 on locations. Well, I already did that. Roll D6 on objectives. So I gotta remember where the objectives is here. Got encounters. Here we go. Objectives. And here we go. Here's the numbers right here, which I didn't notice last time. These numbers here. See, that tells you there's a design problem. So here we go. And none of these say desert. So let's see here. Way station. Well, this is the objective. So which one makes the most sense? I'll say ruins. What the heck. 1 again. Exciting stuff. 1. Explore a ruined market district. A storm recently uncovered. Okay. So it's probably a small desert market just out in the middle of nowhere. And maybe we can get some answers there, or we can go and search. So we go and search, and so let's look at the next thing on this chart here. Again, there's a lot of charts. A bit too many. Wish this was a little bit more streamlined. Alright, roll D12 on encounters. That's the fun stuff. Let's see. We have an encounter here. And this, you can stick to the chart. We get an 8. Okay. 8. So there's an obstacle. Alright, 7 to 8. So let's see. Okay. Roll D12 on an encounters. Just goes down here. It says no bonus or penalty. Now, did you meet an NPC? Well, there's an obstacle. So what's the obstacle? Let's see here. I think we have an obstacle chart here. Yep. Excursions. And since we're in a market, I'll go try to find that one. Let's see here. No. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, I don't know which of these. Alright, so this is the objective. So ruins. But they don't have ruins on the excursion encounters. So I might have to mythic this. Yeah. Oh, here, hold on. What's this say here? So you got to look for this a little bit. Cluster of rustic houses and crude shops. So this is encounters or obstacle. So it could be any one of these here. So let me roll. Let me get a different D6 because that one keeps rolling ones. Three ones in a row. Gosh. Well, you've seen it here, folks. I wasn't cheating there. It's 3 ones in a row. Alright. Here we go. We get to obstacle. Alright. Misshapen cattle break from their pen and stampede. Okay. So that's something that could be potentially dangerous. I take it they're probably mutated in some way since we're playing a post-apocalyptic kind of Western world. And again, go to the chart. I'll say no, not an NPC. Are you fighting? No. Clear encounter. Excursion size -1. Is your excursion size 1? I don't know what the heck that means. I forgot. I'm not looking it up. Let's see. And roll a D6 on resolution. Let me look it up. Let's see. Let me look up in the index. Hopefully it's there. No, it's not in the index. Lovely. So, what I'm going to do, for the sake of just hurrying things along, I'm going to use Mythic. And I will just say, okay, are the cattles, is the cattle heading towards us? Okay. And since we're at a 5, let's take a look at this here. It says 50-50. So draw 1 card. No. Okay. We can look at these other things here to kind of help things along. Action. NPC negative. Animals. Sorry, action is vengeance. Sorry, animals. So that's pretty funny. So they're attacking the people in the market. Maybe they're mistreating them or something to that effect. So yeah, I'm just ignoring this stuff here. Just taking what I need. So Blake might have some experience. Maybe. Let me look at his background. Like, let's see here. Background. Well, he's a drifter. That's all I got there. Rugged, weathered, matted, and I don't have his previous drifter background card, so he's just kind of more of a wanderer. I could ask, yeah, well, he can just give it a shot in hopes to get some answers and get some clues, and ask people at this market. He decides to kind of, he doesn't have a rope on him, that's the thing. So he's going to try to, with his horse, kind of sway the cows back to where they need to be. And so Blake goes on over, and he doesn't even ask for help because he's such a solitary kind of dude, lone wolf. And he goes, and I'll ask, let's see here if I can answer this chart. I could roll D6 with the resolution. So resolution here, and roll D6. Alright. Use a different D6. Use this one. Alright, no ones. Whew. 2. Okay, it's a little bit better. So, roll adjustment 0, 1 to 2, objective. Discovery, objective. I don't really know what they mean by that. Again, so I'll lean on Mythic to help me figure this out. I'll ask, is he successful in calming the cow? And I'll say maybe because he's seen this. I don't think he's got a lot of experience doing it, but he's probably seen other people do it before, since he is in the Wild West, and there's a lot of cowboys. So I'll say it's... Let's see. Also, let me take a look at his heart. I could do a heart roll and see if he passes that way, you know. Alright, let me see. Let me look it up a little bit. Again, I hate looking up because it slows down play. Let me look for tests. And nothing about tests. But I should write a new card for tests. Let's see here. Okay, so he would use, I'm looking at this here, he would use his heart rolls. Since used for saves to persuade, deceive, intimidate, charm, provoke, carry out rituals, etc. in gunslinger duels. So I'll do a save. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. Let's see. A roll to avoid bad outcomes from risky choices and circumstances. Roll a d20 against an appropriate ability score. If you roll equal to or under the score, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. Okay, a 1 always succeeds, and a 20 always fails. In some situations, saves are made with a bonus, advantage, or penalty disadvantage. Roll twice, taking the lower result. I'm not going to do either or, because he might have seen somebody do this in the past, and so I'll just say it's minimal. It's minimum. In the middle there. So roll 20, roll low, equal or under the score. So his heart is 13, I believe, which is pretty good. It's decent. More than 50-50 chance. Let's see if he pulls it off. Let me get the tray out here. Under 13. Come on, Blake. Heart of gold, man. Heart of gold. Alright. 11. He gets the cow under control. Brings the cattle in. And they go back into their hold. Alright, so that'll be the end of that scene. Let's see if there's some kind of reward for that. Maybe he'll get a clue. Although the resolution doesn't suggest it, I might just do something. Oh, hold on, let's take a look at this. Did you reach the objective? Yes. Challenge objective. Maybe there's a excursion end. This is challenge objective. Maybe there's a chart for that. Maybe I'll look for that. But again, I'll see what happens after that in the next video. Maybe I'll do a little mythic thing that'll help kind of steer us on some kind of course where we're going somewhere that makes sense. All right, so I'll jot all that down. I'll summarize it, and I'll say they stumble upon a market after leaving town in the middle of the desert, and there's a rampant cattle that breaks loose, and Blake calms it and brings it back in, and now they're going to talk with the people there and see if they've found this this postal worker. But I will bring the chaos factor in the next scene down to 4. since Blake calmed the chaos. Good job, Blake. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep solo questing. Sorry this one took so long, but blame the humidity, okay? No, I blame myself too, but it's, I'm back on track. Sorry if this was a little rough, kind of get back on track. Sometimes it's hard to bolster the energy to do these after work, but I'm doing this on my day off, so it's a little bit better. And, alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Keep solo questing.